We search for drug information using package inserts, lexicon, macromedics, and clinical pharmacology. Now, let's identify drug-drug and drug-food interactions by using a tertiary drug database.
Now on Lexicom, if you click on interactions, it will take you to this page where you can search by drug. So let's say if I want to know if there's a drug interaction between Genvoya. So I'm gonna add Genvoya, and let's say lisinopril and Simba, and let's say hydrochlorothiazide. You can also add allergy. So let's say this patient has sulfa allergy. And then you click analyze down here. And then you can see it has a legend. So green or A means no known interaction. And then what you really want to pay attention is X or red that says avoid combination. And then, usually, definitely, if you see X, usually contraindicated. And if you see D, you should avoid it if you can. Anything else, you just monitor. So let's see what we found. So first, it shows you drug-drug interactions. So it shows you that Genvoya and simvastatin are actually contraindicated. It's X. Now, hydrochlorothiazide and lisinopril, you should monitor therapy. Now, if you wanted more details about what do they mean, you click it and they actually tell you a lot of information about what's going on with the interactions, and they give you references so you can investigate even further if you want to pull the references. But basically, they tell you what the interaction is and what's the risk. Now, if I go um, back to interaction analysis, I can click on the first one. So Genvoya interaction, it shows you avoid combination and it gives you information. If you wanted to modify your search and add more drugs, you just go to the search and you can continue to add drugs, or you can remove. If you want to remove, let's say, lisinopril, you just click on the X and it got removed. And you can add, let's say, ampicillin. And then you reanalyze. So it shows you the new analysis. With food interactions, it's usually a matter of absorption. So if I type Genvoya, and the way you find food interactions, you just go back to Lexi drugs, and if you go under administration, it shows you that you need food. Now let's look at efavirenz, for example. Efavirenz, if you click on efavirenz, and if I'm interested to know if there's a drug-food interaction, I go to administration. Now it says administer on empty stomach. So food will interact and, so this one has to be on an empty stomach. The same with, let's say, levothyroxine. If you search for levothyroxine, click on administration, oral, in the morning on an empty stomach. So that's how you know if there's a drug-food interaction. You can also do the drug interaction on the app. So if you if you go into Lexicom, instead of the library, if you go to interact, then you can add drugs. So you can add Genvoya. You can add, let's say, lisinopril. Add Simva. and then you analyze, and it basically gives you the same information. So if you click it, it will give you the same information readily available.